Well, good afternoon, you guys. It is January the 5th or something like that here in Knoxville, and I am at Concord Boat Launch on Fort Loudon going fishing. I was supposed to be fishing earlier this morning, but a hub assembly on my trailer decided to fly off going down the road, so I had to put a new one of those on, and now it's blowing literally 20 miles an hour out here, and it's 36 degrees, and it's sleeting. So we're gonna go and try to get out of the wind somewhere. I don't know yet. And then we're gonna anchor up on some heavy cover, trees or rocks or something down deep, and see if we can get one of these catfish to eat during the middle of this front storm coming through. So stay tuned. Per usual, on days like today, I'm the only crazy SOB out here. Either gonna get skunked, or we're gonna catch a giant. But we're gonna try either way. I got this new striker gear though, and I'm actually pretty warm. I mean, I've been using it for the last month or so. It's not quite ice fishing gear, but it's like insulated rain bibs. And like, I only have this and like one layer on underneath it and some sweatpants on, and I'm pretty warm. So hopefully it doesn't start raining. I'd rather have snow. I just don't want it to rain because that'd be brutal. Either way, this run anywhere is going to be brutal in this little boat, but we going. Well, that daggum run was absolutely awful, but I've marked a stump field right there on that ledge you see that's dropping from 38 to 48.50, and there's a giant pile of trees on it. I'm gonna come back over here in a second. Out in this deep water, we're marking all kinds of junky fish. That's not what we want. But I think there might be some big cats holding on top of these waypoints right here. Now, this is right on top of that ledge. You can see that tree, and you can see the fish down in the tree right there. We're gonna see if they're the kind of fish we want. Got some bigger marks right there. There's a big ass tree. Let's see if we can catch a catfish out of it. Well, we've got the most halfway set up possible. My back anchor rope, I left it home, so I had this backup one in here, and it's not long enough. We're in 47 feet of water, and that rope is 40 feet long. So I almost lost my anchor, but I caught it as it went down, and we don't have enough current to pull a drift sock out. So we're just kind of at the whim of this wind and whatever else wants to come our way. So we're essentially gonna have to just get lucky. I mean, I marked all those trees and stuff right there. There are fish down there. I've got some fresh-ish skipjack that I caught a couple days ago on ice here. And the only thing we can do is put some baits out there and just see if we get lucky. And in fishing, most of it's skill and experience and knowledge, but sometimes you just gotta get daggum lucky. And today, I'm just hoping we get lucky. Cause it's cold, it's windy. We had a trailer bearing fly off. Like, come on, we've earned a lucky bite, I reckon. Oh yeah, my trolling motor batteries are dead, so I can't spot lock, I can't drag. I gotta get new batteries. Like, it's a good time. But I'm still gonna fish because I keep it real on this channel. And today, we're having a shit show. 100% shit show. That may even be the name of the video, shit show. I don't know. YouTube's weird about that stuff. I might get in trouble for making that my name of my video, but hey, what else are we gonna do? I mean, this is a good looking spot. There are catfish in Fort Loudon. There are some big catfish in Fort Loudon, but this is about the worst of the worst weather conditions you can get right now. I mean, right here the wind doesn't look bad, but if you go around the bend either behind me or up that way, it's 2 foot rollers, 2 and 3 foot rollers, just white capping everywhere. Like, I got beat to death coming down here. So I don't know what the hell we're gonna do here. I'm just gonna throw out 8 rods with some skipjack and sit here for about an hour and then try someplace else. And I say an hour, that's longer than my usual time because I don't know how active these fish are gonna be with it being a cold front. There's obviously not a lot of current right here. So I don't know how long it's gonna take them to bite. And I frankly don't feel like getting the crap beaten out of me again by this wind and everything else we got going on. So we just gonna get daggum rods in the water and we're gonna chill because that is all we can do. And I don't know, that's all I got. I'm just kind of yapping right now, just a yapper. Sometimes you gotta be one on YouTube. Not a big complainer, but today's been rough, guys. Today's been rough, but I'm out here fishing. I could be sick at home. I'm not, so it's a good day in my book. The trailer wheel did not fly all the way off, so that was good. Noticed it before anything bad happened. And we got it fixed. And that's all you can do sometimes. All you can do. But I'm gonna show you these gigantic skipjack here in a second, because I mean, when I say gigantic, they're freaking huge. Big. Look at these suckers. Look at these suckers. I mean, just gorditos. I mean, there's some even bigger down here. Just big mamma jammas. And we're gonna cut them up. Get to fishing. Catch you in a few. This drift shock ain't doing shit, so I'm stealing the rope from it. I'm gonna connect it to my other rope. Maybe we can sit here. I don't even know, because now I've been spun in a circle. And if we do that with rods out, everything's gonna get snagged on this ledge because there's just too much stuff down there. So we're gonna have to connect these lines together. What a mess. What a daggone mess. Okay. Where the heck is the back end of this line? I'm gonna lose my mind. All right. I swear, if we can't get stuck here, I'm gonna go and freaking run this boat up on the bank somewhere in a decent looking spot. And we're just gonna freaking sit right there. But maybe, just maybe, this will reach the bottom now. Maybe. Oh look, it's going down on the graph. We're at the red rope. Oh my God, we're on the bottom. Big brain mode right here. You saw it first. Top Knox fishing. I'm just talking because it's so damn cold. If you don't like it, watch a different video. Okay, let's tighten this stupid sucker up. You just turn back around. All right, we're kind of straightish. Gosh, I'm getting baits in the water. Oh yeah, that wind's kicking now, baby. Woo! Actually, I think my anchor rope, my other anchor rope, is in Brian's truck with my seat. But whatever, let's get baits out. Those trees are right in line with this bay, man. It's not really a creek, but it dumps out right here, dumps down to 50, 60 feet, and there was just trees all up and down it. and I marked fish. It's kind of hard to tell what the fish are when you get past 50 feet. But I'm just gonna throw baits out now. I don't have any double rigs tied on, so we're not going giant baits, but we got baits. And those, that waypoint is, I don't know how many feet behind me. This wind is turning me in a circle and I don't know why. So, get these suckers out. And there's just all kinds of daggone fish coming by. Just hoping and praying we get lucky, guys. Next few days the weather's gonna be better. But I need to get a video out because I haven't put one up in a week. And YouTube's a butthole. If you don't post anything for a little while, it stops recommending your videos and you stop making money. And I don't have a job. So we out here on a day that I would not normally fish. But hell, you never know what'll happen out here. You just gotta get baits in the water. But you know exactly what I'm doing now. You can go replicate this on any of your home lakes. I chose this section because it's shielded from the wind. Use this app called Wind Finder, which will pick up on your GPS location, and it'll show you the speed, intensity, where the wind's coming from. And then I picked this section of river right here because it was mostly out of it. And then I found the spot from there based on the conditions. I thought they'd be on a deep ledge with some timber, some rocks, and we found a deep ledge with some timber. So I'm just gonna put baits out there and let the fish tell me if I'm doing the right thing or not. And we're gonna give it one hour here, and I'll be back. And now we wait. No dice at the last spot, but we're gonna fish this giant tree right here on the bottom. And a rock pile too, it looks like. Oh my goodness, I have a bite. No way. There he is. He's just way over here. He's a little squirrely fella, but dadgummit, he's a fish in this crappy ass, awful weather. He's in this line right here. I'm gonna get him out of it. Nah, he's sufficiently up in it. Come on, buddy. Get on up here. Looks like I should be able to get it. There we go. We got him out of it. Somehow. Come on, bud. Weird bite. He's digging. Look at that. Digging. Boy, I'm lucky I got lucky, you guys. I said we'd have to get lucky today. Well, I got lucky, I guess. This guy just came, I threw this one out in the channel, basically. Decent little blue cat. We'll take him. We'll take him. He's hooked, not good. That blue cat's all beat up too. Look at this thing. This hook could very easily come out. We got him. We got him. All right. Let's see what. 16 pounds. Hey. A fish is a fish, I always say. By golly, we got us a fish. He's got all sores and stuff all over him. Nasty old blue cat. Goodbye. Nice. I'm gonna try something wacky here. I'm actually gonna free line a cut bait out. No weight on it. And I'm just gonna throw a big chunk with nothing on it. Straight in front of this tree. Just let it slowly fall down naturally to the bottom. And just let it sit where it sits. I'm just gonna give it a little line. All right. We're just gonna let it fall to the bottom. Slowly falling down. Now this is the TVA app. It's free on, you know, any smartphone. You can check the current levels. They just started spilling at Fort Loudon Dam. So at 2 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock now. They went from 25,000 CFS to almost 40,000. So we should be getting some decent flow here in a little while. Fort Loudon Dam is quite a ways down from where I'm at, so it'll take a little while for that flow to take effect up here, but we should get a little flow. That's actually a lot of flow for Fort Loudon, and with that much flow, maybe we'll get a bite or two, even though the weather is absolutely awful. Oh, hey, we got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. That was way out there in the center. Wow. Out there in some deep water. Heck yeah. Moved over to this bluff right here, and I found a giant boulder, and I just kind of anchored up on it over here. There's some current. Good current over here. I noticed it hitting off the rocks with these bubbles, and I was like, well, hell, let me come over here and anchor up and see if there's any catfish. And that boulder's right behind me, and I put a bunch of baits right in front of it, and then just yeeted a couple way out in the channel. This fish kind of grew up a little bit. I ain't sure. It's real deep out there. I literally found the deepest water in the area. And I was like, all right, let me find some nasty stuff next to that, because it's cold. They might be really inactive. I just need to go deep. And I got a bite this is the quickest bite I've had. This was in like 5 or 6 minutes. So that might be indicative of the pattern. They're deep, at least today. He's not pulling any drag, but he feels pretty heavy. I don't know. Maybe he's a flathead. I'm just slowly bringing him up. He's trying to go upstream on me a little bit. Now he's going back down. It's too deep here to throw out my janky anchor rope because it would just fly off. Nice little blue. He's got mud all over him too. Look at that mud all over him. Look at that mud. Look at that mud. I don't feel like messing with fish grippers. My hands are too dang cold. So we'll just net them. There, bud. Okay. Ooh. Hey, not bad, not bad. Another fatty, another fatty. Let's see what he weighs. Let's see what he weighs. He is a clone of the other one. He's 2 pounds less, 14 pounds. 14 pounds. A pure blue fury. Well, it's fish. I'm freezing to death, but I'm out here. I'm out here making a video for you guys and having fun. See ya. Boy, I used a new piece of meat. New piece of meat. This is the smallest little hook I've got out there. I think it's like a 6 or a 7 on it. It's so damn cold that that bait is starting to freeze inside the cooler. Okay. Take it. I mean, it's just this is my smallest hook I have out. You're gonna fling it back out there. That's just the middle of a deep hole out there. I mean, this rock thing, I don't know what the hell it is behind me, but it's just a big boulder. It's huge. It just comes straight up right there. And that's what's making all these bubbles right here, I think. So I just came ahead of it and threw an anchor out, and now I'm sitting on it, I reckon. That bait just hit the bottom. Shoo-wee. That wind, I am in the wind now. I was like, screw it. If I'm out here, I'm gonna go in the best spot I can find. But yeah, we out here. It's getting dark and even windier. We're gonna give it just a little while longer and call it for this catfishing trip in the little boat during a big winter front. All I can do is try. You never know. One of those rods that went down could have been an 80 pounder, but they were 15 pounders. And yeah, we chilling like a villain, wishing I brought the heater that is sitting in my garage.